That recording.
Let's just check. Yeah.
Do some zooming in on your face when you turn around.
Oh, go back. There we go. Right. Music. Hello and welcome to my presentation for my music video. We're talking about my ideas, and, all the things I have to go through to come up with ideas to make it and everything. So let's get started. So, so the idea is it's going to be based off like the lyrics. So when you listen to the song, it's kind of like the lyrics will sort of be describing the scene, and so it'll be a group of people that at the start will be drinking, taking drugs, and they'll see another gang or group of people approaching them, and they know who they are. Is the idea, and so the drunk guys start taunting the group of people that were walking towards them. And for this, so I'll use like wide shots of the drunk guys, a long shot of the other guys approaching, and a close-up of like the drunk guys' faces to show their emotions, because they know the group of people. Right, and so that sort of next bit of lyrics or scene is so lyrics, but the policemen look annoyed. Perhaps these are ones they should avoid. So what I'm going to say is now, the song's called Riot Van. But it's I'm going to use actually I'll get to that in a sec. Right. So the idea, so it looks like, so when the men approach, it looks like a fight that they can't really win, and so again I'll use some wide shots to show like all the groups, and then a close up of like their faces and stuff to show how angry they all look. And the next bit after that is that this is like a regular thing that's reoccurred, and so like one drunk guy. So like the drunk guys like to taunt the gang and enjoy running away, and so I use close-ups of of each group member saying things, and there won't be any, you won't hear what they're saying, but you'll know that's like shouting things, and yeah, and then so while they're running away, I'll use a wide shot and a tracking shot, and stuff, and the sort of next bit is where they'll be all separated. And so two guys will be behind like a hedge, like the two members from the drunk sort of group will be behind a hedge, and there's a lyric where it says, "And please just stop talking, 'cause they won't find us if you do, all those silly boys in blue, well they won't catch me and you." And that's a quote, sort of like it's in quotations on the lyric, so I'm going to show the one of the guys saying that to the other guy, so he'll lip sync it. I'll lip sync it. And the camera will pan up and show like two of the other gang members looking for them. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea, and it'll end where the gangs will meet up again, and basically one of the gangs will drag a member of the other gang into sort of like a circle where no one can get in and he can't get out, and they'll basically be beating him up and everything, and that's how it'll end. Because the last lyric is thrown in a riot van and all the coppers kicked him in. There was no way he could win, so that's kind of what I'm basing it off. Anyway, so yeah, that was basically all that. So the techniques that will be used, so it's going to be based off the lyrics. I'm going to use this to point. So it's going to be based off the lyrics. And I'll be using the riot van as a metaphor for a group of people / gang. So, because obviously I'm not actually going to have the budget or anything to get a riot van, so I thought it would be quite a good idea to use the riot van as a metaphor. Because the two gangs are sort of causing a bit of a riot anyway. And so using mostly wide shots and close-ups to show like the emotions, and also using like tracking shots to make the viewers think that they're there. So the song is it's called Riot Van. It's by Arctic Monkeys. It's about 2 minutes 10 seconds, so it's going to be quite a short music video. And it's from the album Whatever People Say, and that's what I'm not. And there's a picture of it. It's $9.99 in stores. So the characters, the first group / gang is so there'll be a main leader of like the first gang, the drunk people, and yeah, and he'll. So the main leader character of it, and the other character that follows him. So the one when they're both hiding behind a hedge, so they'll be the sort of main characters, and the rest of the group are sort of extras. And then the second group of slash gang are two characters that are spotted searching for the two other item, and then one of those two will lip sync as well. So yeah, there aren't really particularly main characters, it's just a lot of them are extras. So the lyrics, I'm not going to talk too much about them, just the ones that are in quotations. So because unlike most music videos, I won't be like lip syncing most of it. It's only for like the quotes. So for example, and please just stop talking because they won't find it if you do. I've already said that. So that'll be used for the two characters hiding behind the hedge. So one of them will say to the other, have you been drinking some? You don't look old enough to me. I'm sorry, officer, is there a certain age you're supposed to be? Because nobody told me. And that's going to be used for when one of the gang members talks to one of the drunk guys, because the idea is he'll look quite young, not old enough to drink, and he sort of replies in a sarcastic way. And it's also the fact that he says officer kind of adds to the sarcasm in my music video as well. It's kind of like, you know, when you say, oh, I'm sorry mum, to someone who isn't your mum. So locations, I'll be using like the outside of a pub at the start, an alleyway, for when they're running, streets, for another bit where they're running and maybe when they meet up again and there's more fighting, and basically somewhere with a hedge, which I've got an idea for now. So the editing will be black and white. Will be a black and white tint to show that it's very dark and gloomy, because the story's not really very pleasant. And there's fast cuts for the fight scenes, and because it makes it more dramatic that way. And the song will be added, and we'll be editing some lip syncing into it. So camera angles, so close up and wide shots to show their emotion, tracking shots for chase scenes to make it more sort of dramatic, and to make when you do a tracking shot, the audience kind of feel like they're a part of the scene. And a Dutch tilt for chase scenes, because that kind of it makes the audience feel a bit uneasy, because it's like it's not right. And pans up to show hidden characters appear, which is for the bush scene. So the budget / props, I'll basically need beer bottles and like cigarettes as props, which means that I'll have to pay for them. The equipment that I'm using, however, is like free to use, so I don't need to pay for a camera or tripod or anything. And the actors that I'll use will be willing to like do it for free, hopefully. So yeah, the money shouldn't be much of a problem. Vielen Dank for watching.